welcome people back to Bronze League Heroes. In the bottom right, it is Jack Daddy, and in the top left, SoPlayNet. Sending out a very, very... Oh, wait, what? Okay, could you calm down? Okay, very early SCV. Even my game can't handle it. Which is a bit on the suspicious side of things. Sending out an SCV before your depot finishes means you have some less than standard intentions. Where is it going? Okay, where are you going? Alright, is it time for the Proxy Rex? Unfortunately, he'd be Proxy Rexing after his opponent has already started a barracks. So that, not always the best move, but there's gas on the way. And he can lay down the Rex. Still maybe catch his opponent off guard. SoPlayNet. Well, that's not a barracks. Now, this isn't a planetary fortress rush. Because it's about halfway in between the bases. It seems like he is legitimately just expanding there. Is the plan. There's another SCV. There's no barracks at home. He's making depots, but I'm not sure how much walling off is going to do. There's another SCV here. Just lending moral support so this SCV can finish the job. Very thoughtful. Really, the teamwork, the buddy system in action there. Jack Daddy is kind of just building Marines. He has not scouted. See no evil, hear no evil. There is no evil. Jack Daddy just decides, I mean, he's building up. He's building his army. Whatever happens on the outside, the night is dark and full of Terrans, okay? You don't want to go out there. So it does appear SoPlayNet has decided to build his base on the right side of the map. Not a customary starting location, but we'll see if this is really going to be a meta shifter here. Okay, Jack Daddy looks like he's going out for the scout.
Your dedication will
Thank
be
you.
rewarded.
Two factories back at home. Gonna allow him plenty of production. Jack Daddy on the way across. Looks like he has every where are you? No. No. Rigged! Rigged! No. But this was a ladder game. Wait, let me check. Yes. I refuse to believe. No. Great minds think alike. And less great minds think aliker. As Jack Daddy, with his 46 actions per minute and infinite wisdom, has decided to expand to the bottom, well, not really the bottom left, but the middle left. On the other side, SoPlayNet, with his 33 actions per minute and reliance on top-tier decision-making, has expanded to the middle right. A Hellion will actually scout this. He's queued up a scout around the entire map, but it's on a right click. Jack Daddy, let's go to the Jack Daddy action cam. He's just scouted the entire base. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the instant replay. Let's see what the Jack Daddy action. He sends out the Hellion. The Hellion's queued up. Wait, I'm on the camera. This is his camera. He's using the mini map to queue up the Hellion. This is actually, we're on the Jack Daddy camera right now. Okay, he sees it. Now let's count it down. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Now what? There's a base here! He's sending the Marines, he's sending everything together, and he realizes his opponent has preempted his strategy. SoPlayNet, what does he have to defend? Literally nothing. There's one barracks at home. SoPlayNet has neglected to build any units, which is not good. He's just gonna kind of kill all the SCVs. Oh, there's a tank here too. So this is just, well, this is not good. Of course, the normal transition would be into 4 starports. Everybody knows that's the way to go off of this type of scenario. He has gas in the bank. He's got money as well. Minerals. There are 2 Banshees as both sides taking to the skies. This say? Irresponsible interstellar credit, right? Is that? Well, sounds like my type of credit. But I want to give these players credit for their very original strategies. Now, much like modern art, originality does not necessarily mean good. The supply depot, the next to be assaulted mercilessly. As the Banshee arms race begins, jackdaddy with a head start of 3 Banshees, but the production 4 Banshees at a time will quickly overtake him. Hyperflight rotors and cloak being invested in. So those Banshees are going to be fully kitted out. Those aren't just the stock models. They've got all the additional bells, whistles, and backlash torpedoes. Concussive shells on the way. We're going to have concussive shells Marauder, mass speed cloak Banshee composition. On the other side, hyperflight rotors as well. The orbital command has escaped. Quite a feat for a massive flying building. jackdaddy almost doubling the supply, but Cloak Banshees, one of those units that can definitely turn things around. Five Banshees going up towards the north. jackdaddy does have Cloak. High-sec auto-tracking is on the way for SoPlayNet. He's seen the Banshees when they killed his other base. The Cloak coming out. He does not have a scan for a few seconds. All the Marines are going to die. That is it. The only thing for anti-air left is the Cyclone. Turrets are being built. They're about to have high-sec auto-tracking. A scan comes out. Yes, those are Banshees. He does confirm they're indeed Banshees. Unfortunately, he has no units that can hit them. This is going to be taken down. Hyperflight going to be the next casualty. Turrets being taken out by jackdaddy. SoPlayNet is working his way into the base. Down goes the starport, and with it, any research. 2 Vikings are produced. SoPlayNet with the incredible turnaround. The insane comeback. As there are no units that can hit up, and the Banshees are killing everything. He already prepared back at home with the turrets. But remember, jackdaddy has that middle left base. An important concern. But the Banshee's looking for more targets. Going for the double depot here. Is there any anti-air? 2 starports being built, and the 3 starports in the corner. That hidden base might be the saving grace. It doesn't. He has no more production. Marines don't really do anything in this scenario. The Banshees come back to angrily admonish the Banshees of SoPlayNet, but will accomplish essentially nothing. Building armor is on the way. Another base has been taken. He may have forgotten that he has a command center on the right side of the map. It is still 56 to 81 supply. A lot of that is in units just waiting to be killed by Banshees, though. The worker count, 25 to 47. Jack Daddy with 47 workers. And he did remember. Marauders on their way out. I'm surprised he doesn't have Neo Steel Frame yet, but another base. Which is he just going to build another one? It looks like indeed is the case. The top right has been taken. Vikings are now being produced. Turrets as well. Jack Daddy trying to turn it around. Two Banshees starting to get some work done. Where did the Banshees... All the Banshees came home to refuel. But unfortunately, we're not playing Empire Earth. My first RTS, by the way. The scan comes out. The Vikings will get the kills, but this command center should be taken out. But Vikings coming up. Air superiority goes to Jack Daddy. He's had that extra mining. There's nothing that there's quite literally nothing but turrets that can hit these Vikings here in the air. The Banshees speed across. Hyperflight is done, of course. It's still unclear who's going to be taking this. The SCVs will move to the low ground. He actually scans the base and happens to find Starport Command. The engineering bay is targeted next. The Vikings on the way back. There are orbitals. The SCV's on quite a pilgrimage. The starports can be taken out. Cloak. He has energy for Cloak. The Vikings show up the pre-scan. But the Banshees easily evade it. Oh my god, quite an SCV transfer here. A trail of tears as these Banshees work their way in towards the base. He can go for the turret. He doesn't. He does. The SCVs are exposed. He doesn't have another scan for a view. Wait, I take it back. Another scan on the low ground. But the Vikings aren't there yet. Easily evaded. Another scan. But he dodges this one as well. There's still a couple more scans. This checkout counter isn't out of power. Another one. Jack Daddy finishing off the Banshees. As the SCVs make it all the way back into the main. Quite a journey. They'll be talking about that one for 20 years. The contain is laid down at the front. SoPlayNet is still mining all over the place. About half the SCVs are just taking a smoke break over here. It looks like Jack Daddy has stabilized. It's 4 bases to 3. The ground army is pretty lacking. The Viking count 8 to 3 as well. And air superiority with siege tanks can make a lot of magic happen. 3 Banshees trying to come out. One tank, it looks like it was taken. I'm not actually sure there were 2 tanks at some point, but the Banshees, the Banshees try to evade the turrets by flying very fast, but not fast enough. Oh, what is there? The Marauders can be taken out. Vikings hit the deck, which means they're not going to be so great at killing other. More Vikings on the ground. All the Vikings are taking to the ground in a very awkward exchange, but the Banshee can then hit the Vikings in a bit of a role reversal. GG. SoPlayNet taps it out. Jack Daddy takes it. At first, I honestly thought, like, these guys, they're just trying to send in a match to Bronze League heroes. They're both expanding these locations. But after that exchange, I truly believe this is a ladder match, and all signs point to it. What a beautiful look into the mind of true heroes. True heroes, not every day, not your rock stars, not your singers, not your movie, your actors, or your philosophers, or what, I don't know why I lumped those all together, but your hard, working class, Bronze League heroes just trying to figure out the best way to get by. And they both decided the best way to get by was to expand to the middle of the map and then go Banshees. So I applaud these heroes, and their resolve and their intuition, because without it, what would the world be today?